My dear child, listen closely to my words today, for they are life and hope to you. I know the desires of your heart, and I know the questions you carry deep within. You wonder, will my life truly matter? Will I see the fruit of my labor? Will I ever experience the abundance that I have hoped for? I want you to hear this clearly, my beloved. You will bear much fruit. Yes, I have planted something precious within you. I have given you gifts, talents, dreams, and desires that are meant to flourish. And though the process may seem slow, though the soil may seem hard, and the seasons may feel long, I am with you in every step of the journey. Trust in me, for I am the gardener of your life, and I know exactly how to bring forth the fruit that you long to see. Do not be discouraged by what seems like delay. I do not measure time as you do. What may feel like waiting to you is a time of preparation in my eyes. I am working even when you cannot see it. Underneath the surface, roots are growing strong. I am strengthening you, preparing you, and nourishing you so that you will bear much fruit in due time. You are not forgotten, nor are your efforts wasted. When I say you will bear much fruit, I am speaking of a life that overflows with my goodness, my love, and my purpose. This is not just about the outward success that the world measures, but it is about the deep and lasting impact you will have. The fruit that you will bear will bless others, glorify me, and bring joy to your heart. It will be fruit that lasts, fruit that brings life, fruit that reflects my character in you. My child, you must understand that the process of bearing fruit requires trust. Just as a tree must trust the seasons, trusting that the sun will shine and the rain will come, so must you trust in my timing and my ways. There will be seasons of planting, seasons of waiting, and seasons of harvesting. And in each of these seasons, I am with you, guiding you, nurturing you, and ensuring that you will bear fruit in its time. I know that sometimes the waiting can be hard. It can feel like nothing is happening, like the promises I have spoken over your life are far away. But my beloved, remember this. No seed planted in faith ever goes unnoticed by me. Every prayer you have prayed, every act of love, every step of obedience is a seed that will bring forth fruit. I have seen it all, and I am faithful to bring forth a harvest in your life. I want you to picture a garden, a beautiful garden, filled with vibrant, healthy plants. But this garden did not appear overnight. It took time, care, and patience. The same is true for your life. I am cultivating something beautiful in you, something that will bless not only you but also those around you. Your life is a garden in my hands, and I am committed to seeing it flourish. There may be moments when you feel like you are in a season of drought. You may feel dry, weary, and unsure of where the nourishment will come from. But, my child, even in those moments, I am your source. I will provide what you need exactly when you need it. I am the living water, and I will quench your thirst. I am the vine, and you are the branch. As long as you remain connected to me, you will bear fruit no matter the season. Do not despise the small beginnings, for even the mightiest trees start as tiny seeds. You may feel like your efforts are small, like your progress is slow, but remember, I delight in what is small and insignificant in the eyes of the world. I see the potential in every seed. I see the greatness in what may seem small to others. And I am the one who causes the growth. Stay connected to me, my child. Abide in me, and I will abide in you. Just as a branch cannot bear fruit by itself, you cannot bear fruit apart from me. But as you remain in my love, as you trust in my word, you will see the fruit begin to blossom. It may start as a tiny bud, but in time, it will grow and mature. You will look back and see how far you've come, and you will marvel at the beauty of what I have done in your life. Sometimes, the growth comes in unexpected ways. You may not always recognize it, but I am always at work. The storms that come, the challenges you face, the obstacles that seem to stand in your way, these are all part of the process, just as the rain nourishes the earth. So do the trials of life nourish your spirit and cause you to grow stronger. The very things that seem to hinder you are the things I am using to prepare you for greater fruitfulness. Do not fear the pruning process, my child. I know that pruning can feel painful at times. It can feel like loss, like something is being taken away. But I do not prune you to harm you. I prune you so that you may bear even more fruit. There are things in your life that need to be cut away. Things that are holding you back. Things that are not producing life. Trust me in this process. What I remove is only making room for more of my life, more of my love, and more of my purpose to flow through you. You are destined for fruitfulness. This is not a wish or a distant hope. It is a promise. I have created you to bear fruit, and you will bear much fruit as you remain in me. The fruit that comes from your life will bring healing to others, encouragement to those who are weary, and hope to those who are lost. Your life will be a reflection of my goodness, and those who encounter you will be drawn to me. There is so much more I want to do in and through you. Do not limit what I can do. Sometimes, you may feel unworthy or incapable of bearing fruit, but my child, it is not about your ability. It is about my power working through you. I am the one who brings the increase. I am the one who gives life. All I ask is that you trust me and stay close to me. There will be seasons of great harvest in your life, times when the fruit is abundant, and you will see the fullness of what I have promised. In those moments, give thanks, for it is I who have brought forth the fruit. But even in the seasons of waiting, give thanks, for I am still working. There is never a moment when I am not tending to your life, ensuring that you will bear fruit in due time. I know you have dreams and desires in your heart. I know there are things you long to see come to pass. And I want you to know that I have placed those dreams within you for a reason. I have planted them in your heart, and I am committed to seeing them grow. Trust that I am working even when you cannot see it. Trust that I am faithful to complete the work I have started in you. When you feel discouraged, remember my promise. You will bear much fruit. This is my word to you, and my word never returns void. It always accomplishes what I set it out to do. So take heart, my child. You are not forgotten, and you are not alone. I am with you every step of the way, and I am leading you into a season of fruitfulness. You may not see the full picture now, but I see it. I see the fruit that is yet to come. I see the lives that will be touched, the hearts that will be healed, and the joy that will fill your life as you walk in the abundance I have for you. The harvest is coming, my child. Do not give up. Keep trusting, keep abiding, and you will see the fruit begin to grow. The fruit you will bear is not just for you. It is for those around you. Your life is a testimony of my goodness, and the fruit you bear will bring glory to me. As others see the fruit in your life, they will be drawn to me. They will want to know the source of your strength, the reason for your peace, and the joy that overflows from your heart. And in those moments, you will point them to me, the true source of all fruitfulness. As you walk with me, my child, know that I am guiding you in every step you take. Sometimes, the path may seem unclear, and the journey may feel long, but trust that I am leading you toward the fruit I have promised. You may not always understand the twists and turns along the way, but I do. I see the bigger picture, and I know the way that leads to life, growth, and abundance. I want you to think of the journey as a partnership between you and me. I am your guide, your source, and your strength, but I also invite you to participate in the process. You see, bearing fruit is not something you do on your own, but it also requires your willingness to cooperate with my leading. There are choices you will need to make, steps of faith you will need to take, and trust you will need to place in me. Do not be afraid to step out in faith, even when you cannot see the full outcome. Faith is trusting in what you cannot yet see, believing in what I have promised even before it comes to pass. And as you walk in faith, you will see the fruit begin to appear little by little, day by day. The seeds you plant in faith will one day bear a harvest beyond what you can imagine. There will be times when fear tries to creep in, fear of failure, fear of not being enough, fear that you will not see the fruit I have promised. But remember, my beloved, fear is not from me. I have given you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. When fear arises, turn to me. Let my perfect love cast out all fear. You are safe in my hands, and I will not let you fall. When the storms of life come, and they will, know that they cannot stop the fruit from coming forth. Just as a tree stands strong through the wind and rain, so will you stand firm in me. The storms may shake you, but they cannot uproot you, for your roots are deep in me. And after the storm passes, you will see new growth, new fruit, and new strength that you did not have before. Trust the process, my child. There will be moments of pruning, times when I cut away what is no longer serving you. This pruning is not to harm you, but to make room for even greater fruitfulness. I know it can feel painful at times, but trust that I am doing a good work in you. What I remove is making space for something far greater, something that will bring life and blessing to you and those around you. There will also be moments of waiting, times when it feels like nothing is happening. But remember, my beloved, the waiting is not wasted. In those moments, I am working in ways you cannot see. The roots are growing deeper. The soil is being prepared and the fruit is developing. Do not rush the process, for I know the perfect timing for everything. What I have promised will come to pass in its season. I want you to rest in the assurance that my plans for you are good. I am not a distant or indifferent God. I am your loving Father, and I delight in seeing you grow and flourish. Every detail of your life matters to me, and I am involved in every aspect of your journey. You are not walking this path alone, for I am walking with you, guiding you, and providing everything you need to bear much fruit. Sometimes, the fruit you bear will come in unexpected ways. You may have a picture in your mind of what it should look like, but I want to surprise you with something even greater. Be open to my plans, my timing, and my methods. I know what is best for you, and I am able to do far more than you could ever ask or imagine. Trust that I am leading you into a future that is filled with hope, purpose, and abundance. My child, I know the desires of your heart. I know the dreams you carry, the prayers you have whispered, and the hopes you hold on to. And I want you to know that I am faithful to bring those desires to fruition. But I also want to invite you to surrender those dreams into my hands. When you release your dreams to me, you allow me to shape them, grow them, and bring them to pass in a way that is even better than you could have imagined. Surrender is not about giving up. It is about trusting me with the outcome. When you place your dreams in my hands, you can rest in the assurance that I am working all things together for your good. I know the best way to bring your dreams to life, and I know the right timing for each one. Trust me with your dreams, and watch as I cause them to bear much fruit. As you continue to walk with me, I want to remind you of something important. The fruit you bear is not just for you. The fruit of your life is meant to bless others, to bring healing, hope, and encouragement to those around you. I have called you to be a light in the world, a reflection of my love and grace. And as you bear fruit, others will be drawn to me through you. You see, the fruit that comes from your life is a testimony of my goodness. When others see the peace, joy, and love that flows from you, they will want to know the source. And in those moments, you will have the opportunity to point them to me. Your life will be a living testimony of my faithfulness, and the fruit you bear will bring glory to my name. Do not underestimate the impact you can have on the lives of others. Even the smallest act of kindness, the simplest word of encouragement, or the quietest prayer can bear fruit in ways you may never fully know. I am using you, my child, to bring my love to a hurting world. And as you remain connected to me, you will continue to bear fruit that brings life to those around you. I want to remind you of the parable I shared about the vine and the branches. I am the vine, and you are the branches. As long as you remain in me, you will bear much fruit. But apart from me, you can do nothing. This is a reminder that your fruitfulness is not something you strive for on your own. It comes from your connection to me. As you abide in me, as you stay rooted in my love, you will naturally bear the fruit I have promised. So, how do you remain in me? It is through your relationship with me, your daily walk with me, your trust in my word, and your surrender to my will. It is in the quiet moments of prayer, the times of worship, and the times when you simply sit in my presence and listen to my voice. As you draw near to me, I will draw near to you. And as you stay close to me, the fruit will come naturally, effortlessly, and abundantly. There will be seasons when the fruit is more visible, and there will be seasons when it is still growing beneath the surface. But in every season, I am with you, working in you and through you. Do not be discouraged by what you cannot yet see, for I am faithful to complete the work I have started in you. The fruit will come, and it will be more than you could ever imagine. My beloved, I want to encourage you to keep your eyes fixed on me. There will be distractions, temptations, and challenges along the way, but do not lose sight of the one who is leading you. When you feel weary, come to me, and I will give you rest. When you feel overwhelmed, cast your cares on me, for I care for you. When you feel unsure of the way forward, trust that I am guiding you, step by step, into the fullness of my promises. You are not walking this journey alone. I am with you, and I have placed people around you to walk alongside you. Lean on the community of believers I have given you, for they are a source of strength, encouragement, and support. Together, you will bear much fruit as you spur one another on in love and good works. Do not isolate yourself, but stay connected to the body of Christ, for there is strength in unity. As you continue to walk with me, I want you to remember this truth. You are loved, cherished, and chosen. I have called you by name, and I have a purpose for your life that is greater than you can imagine. You are not defined by your past mistakes, your present struggles, or your future uncertainties. You are defined by my love for you, a love that is unchanging, unwavering, and unconditional.